Hey, I've been messing around with this Mustang. Been trying to make a slidey tune for it, and I'm gonna give up. It will slide around if you increase the stiffness. Like I've got the treble all the way down, and if you increase the stiffness to where it's so stupid high that the thing would absolutely roll over if you ever tried to do anything slidey in it, it will slide. And so this is where sometimes I find myself at a bit of a disadvantage, being a professional mechanic who does, motorsports, chassis fabrication, and suspension design as a specialty. I can't deal with this. This is as high as this thing can sit to be able to do slidey bits. Uh, but in order to tune it to do that, you got to lift it so high it would just be it'd be a cartwheel. I mean, there's no way it would do that, and so I'm giving up. This is kind of a race tune now because the stiffness is, I got the travel all the way down. Here, I'll go into it. I got the travel all the way minimized on the front and the rear, and to get it to sit decently low, I had to put the stiffness like at a max of around 16 and a half or so. But then, well, I guess the front's a little less, but in the back, the rear could probably come down a little more, actually. This is where the thing has to sit in order to be able to do the slidey stuff. Uh, the fact that that's actually not true in the game is, I'm going to disregard that because I can't deal with that. As a professional who does this kind of thing, I can build these all day. This can't happen. The to get it to slide, you gotta have a stiffness like up over 20 grand. 25 is better. And look at this thing. Here, I'll put it up there. Stiffness 25 grand. All right. If you took this car, this is way higher than the stock. Like the Mustang does not sit this high ever in real life. And yeah, maybe I should just disregard the whole in real life thing, but I won't. I refuse to. I refuse to allow this high sitting son of a bitch to go slide around and not just roll cartwheels because it's fucking stupid. It's absolutely retarded. And I refuse. So it's probably just going to end up being kind of a race car. I'll keep the stiffness, or I'll keep the travel pretty much all the way down, but put the stiffness down where it needs to be for a decent ride height. And the damping probably could go down a bit because I was trying to make it slide around. I even tried just maxing out the damping. That didn't work. So I'd probably go back to like 4 grand, something like that. It should be a pretty decent handling little race car. I might actually need to go more like 4,500. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. But I'm giving up on it for making like a Gymkhana car or anything of the sort for slidey bits. And I don't like, using muscle cars for off-roading. So basically, it's just a car. And it's going to probably sit here. I wish I could actually get it out of my garage sometimes. I wish I could do that with all these muscle cars. Because when I'm flipping through my garage a lot, that's when I get crashes. And the more crap that's in my garage that I'll never use, it's just more crashes for no reason. So, anyway, Bye bye Mustang Drifty Tune. You're a piece of crap.